So, Joe Biden and Clan Mammy Harris had an argument about busing. And so, Joe Biden said when back in the day, in the 70s, he was not against it. He was lying because they backtracked him saying that he was a curly hair black child, that's his blonde, blue eye, white, whatever. And let me say this, as a ex-pastor and who is a Catholic, this for white Catholics and white Jews who individually buy into WASP, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant racist culture. Okay, this is why the synagogues are getting bombed. This in the United States, why the Catholic churches on the African American were Protestant, and maybe those who are Catholic as well, but those who are white or ordained, this is the reason why anti-Catholicism and anti-Semitism is tolerated in this country, because white ones who joined the white Anglo-Saxon Protestant party and the mentality, should I say, trying to get clout and money, they ignored it as long as they're getting money for being white and privilege for being white. But when they get, because like I said, I dealt with anti-Catholicism, and that's why I don't. No, I like going to mass, but I ain't went to church a long time because the Houston diocese, the Galveston diocese churches, I had folks acting saying, didn't care about it, but most of the white ones, clergy priests are not compassionate towards. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it like that in downtown. I'm going to say it, the churches in downtown, Houston, the cathedral, and SH. I don't go anymore. I will go there because it's convenient. Go to evening mass. I love to go to evening church. Do mass. I don't like to wake up in the morning to go to church. I love the evening. But when I start seeing white Catholics, knowing that this is against our faith to be racist, trying to get clout from white Protestant people here in the South. Not all white, I'm talking about individuals, okay? And that's why you have your Bill O'Reilly, you have your Sean Connery, and I don't get wrong, there were stupid African-American people who did beat up on white people who happen to be Jewish or Catholic, especially in black nationalism. Here we go. If you are mad of anti-white racism, okay, from African people or even from Hispanics, you have to blame black nationalism. You have to blame the Ku Klux Klan too, who promoted Garveyism, who promoted Nation Islam, H.L. Hunt, who got Kennedy killed, okay? So I always tell white people who are Jewish or Catholic or even they're atheists from being from those religions and trying to harass me about my personal freedom as an African American descendant person who's also mixed with white and American and Hispanic origin. I do not go number one drop rule. If you are trying to promote firecon politics about my multiracial identity, I'm closing the door on you. We are not having a rainbow coalition. No, okay? So, let me let you know. So, Biden, who is a Catholic, is why that Obama 11 years ago put him as his candidate for vice president. And I didn't think it was a good choice. Because during the time, black folks I know that during the McCain, it was McCain, they was trying to get the Catholic vote from the white Catholic vote. And the biggest issue was abortion. Okay, because Obama believed in abortion. So, I always said that it'd be nice for him and Bill Richardson, who's part Mexican and part white. Them two mixed brothers would have dominated the country if they would have happened. But no, Barack Obama didn't listen to me. I don't know him personally. He chose Joe Biden. And I'm glad that Joe Biden is getting a lack of rapport from me, because I'm not voting for his behind either, because they're backtracking, and this dude is in gaslighting and deflecting, saying that he did not do it. He didn't do nothing. He's trying to get I wasn't racist. I didn't do nothing. No, you did do something. You did. Don't say you did nothing. Moment when Clan Mammy Harris, which I don't like her either. Clan Mammy Harris. When Camilla Clan Mammy. I'm gonna spell it for you. KLA, like clan. Okay. Then Mammy. Okay. When Clan Mammy Harris had said that she was the first to integrate it in the Berkeley School District, whatever, in California, because her family Jamaican. And this is to those who come on YouTube talking about Dominican Republic. They have Jamaicans, because she ain't the high yellow Jamaican in the world. You have your Sean Paul. You have Colin Powell. Colin Powell's parents are white looking, okay? They Jamaican, okay? Yeah, there's many high yellow Jamaicans, okay? I know some high yellow Jamaicans, okay? She not the only high yellow Jamaican. She ain't what's the name? Excision, who died last year, passed away last year. Black, Jamaican, German, Italian, I heard Egyptian as well, and Greek mixed. He's a lighter skin, like more lighter than me, but not as bright as Camilla complexion. So not everybody Jamaican look like Shop Ranks or Patra or look like Neil McCampbell, even though Neil McCampbell is part Asian because her dad was part Chinese, okay? And she was born in England, but her parents from Jamaica. So I get tired of people ignorant comments on YouTube and on social media, okay? You have high yellow Jamaicans, okay? And actually one of my role models who is mixed, Sean Black, I think he does he has a business now. He was a boxer born in New York. He's mixed with Black, Irish, English, East Indian, and Spanish from Spain. When he came down to, he was born in 1970s, right? Okay, I think like Mariah Carey age. When he went to Elsick High School, he got to so many fights here in Houston back in the day, because they were like, you black, white, Mexican, and boss models in the 90s. They gave him a contract, and he was on Houston Chronicle back in 1997. And I was glad, because that was the epitome of our multiracial movement when it started setting, but it finally got big in the 90s, and that's how I identify as mixed, started identifying with my multiracial background myself. And I'm sorry, even though Clinton, it was corrupt, I actually like the fact that 90s was liberal 90s at the time, and we were diversity was talked about, and we're trying to resolve issues like that until the Bush son came in and fucked it up in custody, okay? No, that's real. When we start to resolve issues and race and everything else and other bigotry, here come no white conservative, especially WASP folks coming in. And I want those who are white, Catholic, and Jewish who do vote Republican. Have you noticed they don't put a white Catholic or Jewish in the presidency? Most of the the only Catholic that was a Democrat was, what's his name, Kennedy, and he got killed. And it's weird how he was trying to start segregation. The reason why he, besides any criminal behavior, I heard he had some criminal situation going on, but who ain't perfect, okay? Who isn't perfect, okay? I read the Kennedy over anybody as president. No, he was coming down south. His wife was part black. A lot of folks don't know that Jacqueline Kennedy had African ancestry. She was passing, so she beat Michelle Obama in the first lady situation. Okay, and Michelle Obama is not no pure black woman because she got white ancestry and white cousins, and they did a book about her multiracial history. So that's not pure black. Okay, both of them mulattoes. Okay, it's called like it is. You have a milk chocolate mulatto and a pale one who can pass. But point is, it's the truth. But point is, when it comes to Kennedy, he was coming here to Texas to stop segregation, and H.L. Hunt, who was a contributor of the Nation of Islam, who was part of the Ku Klux Klan, white WASP man, Southern Baptist. And him and LBJ Nixon was friends. And so when I hear Republican white people who bring up the Klan, yes, before the Dixiecrat become Republican during Roosevelt and all the other stuff, okay? For that period, yes, the Democrat Party was of the Ku Klux Klan and was for slavery. The Republican Party was for against that. However, during the civil rights movement prior to Kennedy, the parties changed. Dixiecrats became Republican, which Goldwater, Hillary Clinton, who was Democrat, who was an intern to Republican candidate, Barry Goldwater, who was a racist. A lot of Klan people and was for Barry Goldwater. They were anti-Catholic and anti-Jewish, besides anti-black. Okay. So I mean, and LBJ was an undercover racist. So when I hear people talk about the Democrat Party being the Klan, you're talking about LBJ. You ain't talking about back in the early 1900s or 1800s when they had abolition for slavery. You're talking about now. And we know LBJ is the reason why Martin Luther King was killed. And LBJ was also part of H.L. Hunt and Nixon. Because when Nixon became president, that's why you have abortion. Okay? A lot of folks not know. I always laugh when Republican people attack me for being Democrat and being pro-life, because I'm a pro-life Democrat. The reason why you have abortion was for the African people and later on Hispanics or anybody of color to lose the birth rate and make a white majority. So do you understand what was way? A lot of folks not know that. So in the 60s when things were progressing, you had undercover white people being racist, trying to make it hard. And like I say, LBJ and Nixon was friends. Okay? A lot of folks not know that. LBJ and Nixon was friends. Big time buddies. They the one was waiting for Kennedy to be killed when H.L. Hunt was setting him up to get killed in Dallas. So, and I'm glad to find out that it's coming out, and people doubt this. But yes, H.L. Hunt supported Nation Islam. Okay? H.L. Hunt, the Ku Klux Klan, supported Nation Islam, and when Malcolm X came out and said that a white man in Texas, he was talking about H.L. Hunt. And that's why the book to the black man, I would never read. I have a relative of mine who has that book. When I put that book down back when I was 12, 13 years old, back in 92, I ain't listening, I ain't reading this shit. It's a list of rules like based on your black DNA, what your place is. It's not giving you no freedom. It's not defending your freedom. It's not none of that stuff. And Elijah Muhammad, like I said before, R. Kelly situation, Elijah Muhammad was doing that mess. Elijah Muhammad was having sex with young girls, okay, and stuff like that. And you watched a movie with what's the man named Spike Lee about what's his name Denzel Washington. They try to warn Michael, but when till them sisters, them yellow bone sisters who was of age, who had a baby before they turned 18 or who were, they said Elijah Muhammad was not supplying them, was not getting no child support by choice, okay. And then that's when he revealed that the fact that he was getting money for from a white man in Texas. Because they didn't want us. You understand? White racist people do not want us to have nothing. Okay, no freedom. They are dictating our life like we're slaves on plantation. And anytime you say African person talking about they pro-black and even fit their politics, they're not pro-black. They're not for the African people. There are coons. Most of the so-called pro-black people on YouTube are coons. I would not be shocked. They're getting money from Richard Spencer, even though he got black. They take on him too. I wouldn't be shocked. Thomas, Umar, I'm going to say Umar Johnson. All of them getting money from a white person to tell us to stun block us from having personal individual freedom. And I'm sorry to say this, another YouTuber, they're saying the same age bracket as I do. I'm not gonna say his name because we're not that far apart when it comes to vicinity. I would not be shocked because I don't defend it. I go ahead and say it. I'm not making rumors. I know my history. Okay. I would not be shocked that Phil Vassell was part of it. Okay. I'm sorry to say it like this. I'm sorry. I'm talking about and it's my speculation. I'm not saying Do not say Zach said that he is. No, I said my speculation, my opinion. Because anyone know through history, like Hitler and Aunt Jemima, they were complacent of slavery and oppression. They were pro-black to white people. If you know what I mean, to white people, not pro-black in the real sense. They were what white people wanted them to be. Okay, so white people who were racist, not all, didn't want African people to have freedom. And if you did be freedom, the AK word now for self-hate, meaning you're not living my expectations. Trichomania, okay, they had a mental illness called trichomania when a slave wanted to rebel. Do you understand that people who are telling us what to dress, what to wear, personal freedom, attacking it, what to believe in, these are not pro-black people. It's to white race people because white people want to control us. Do you understand why they make Michael Jackson had that vitiligo situation? They the one. I mean, it's weird that now people go and attack Oprah. I was on Michael Jackson's side all this time. I will admit, at one period of time, I pretended to be an enemy. Because when I was on pastor, because I didn't want people to make fun of me, because they would make a bunch of them. Remember, because the last child that claimed that he was raped by Michael Jackson, he was alive, was Hispanic. So you had Latinos, in El Paso, so I altered to avoid any accuracy people. He should bleach his skin. And my question is, brother and sister saying, what you do in the community then? If you worry about a man who does it about it, because regardless Michael Jackson got black as tall or white as snow, they don't stop the community from progressing or regressing. What you doing for the community for us to progress? If you care so much about that. Nothing. But y'all was calling yourself niggas. Y'all was acting a stereotype of what white race people want to see a monkey in the zoo. Okay, and acting like a fool and cool and shit. So, and you do it for white Hispanic people who some think they white and mixed. They not know them from Native, Hispanic, and African. Let's be real up in here, okay? So, that's what you doing for their expectation. You've been expectational to them. Do we need to get David Banner to talk about that? Okay, being expectational, okay? And I wasn't expecting, of course, I got, like right now, I'm poor. I'm in Texas. I'm in a white race state. If I was in any state, I would not be poor, okay? In a white race state, unless you butt ends and cooning, unless you out here perpetrating abuse to your kids by beating them and messing up their head and giving a false interpretation of the Bible, showing that old legacy of witness syndrome mess. You only get money. You get price, and these folks think they're getting it from God. I'm not God the judge, but half these folks are getting it from human beings who want them to live for them, okay? And it's true. If you don't live for these white race people, and you go against their narrative, they'll do anything to stop you, and then not only get them, and they get folks with them. People say, I love you, my brother, but you guys know you don't love me, my brother. Get the heck out of here with that bullshit. You want to see me with no food, no clothes, whatever, because I'm not living for your ass. Then let you know you're not my brother, okay? Point is, I had to clear that out, okay? Because folks are uneducated about this. So, truth of the matter is that Biden was for, go back to the subject, Biden was for school, against school busing. Then when his son next door to the curly hair African child, okay? And so now he deflected. Barack Obama, I knew. The reason why Barack Obama said, because they were Catholics who are Republicans, we always, in church, there's always debate about this, about Republican Party. First of all, I am for pro-life. I am against. I am for that law in Georgia for abortion. Okay, against abortion. So, because folks acting people, with Tiffany Harris, I can give a fuck about her because she a coon. With Miss Camel skin, lighter brown skin. Miss Peaches at the gala this year with her cooing like Aunt Jemima, not working in Georgia. Nobody wants your ass there anyway, bitch. Anyway, point is, the truth of the matter is when it comes to abortion, it was targeted to African people. It was not targeted to white people. But when white women was in the liberation movement in the 60s and 70s and getting benefits for being a woman, with affirmative action and being white, okay? They aborted babies. Not all white women, but you had some thoughts, okay, who was having sex with their boyfriend, having sex with threesomes, having sex. I mean, this is back in the boogie nights in the the Playboy with in Hustler days in the 60s and 70s. So if you are a working woman and you are independent, throw your hands around like this child was singing, okay? And you out there thotting, okay? Before AIDS, it was a BD, okay? Of course, you're going to be have to use birth control because all them dicks, okay? Unless you're getting the clicks or both, whatever, be nasty up here. Them dicks, especially white dick, so-called black dick, Hispanic. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I mean, nasty up here. They were getting all them condom dumping on their cat. Of course, you had to use birth control, and so if you got two extremes, you're a woman, affirmative action, and you're a white woman. Of course, you're going to use birth control, and you're going to use abortion to stop it because you can't, because it takes two to make a baby and it takes two to take care of a baby. Let's be real. They went against the natural order of a man and a woman because I say I can give a fuck about gay marriage because America is a moral country since Plymouth Rock. Okay, it's been a so-called fake Christian country since then. Okay, so point is, I can give care because I mean I'm for traditional marriage, but do I care? I'm not trying to marry no man. Okay, I'm not trying to marry no man. Okay, I ain't trying. I mean we're gonna make a baby together. We can't make a baby together. You know what I'm saying? No. So point is, when it comes to so if they choose to get if the two people of the same sex, I can care less. I know that's not a marriage in God's eyes, so why should I care? Okay, America is a moral way before this shit. Okay. America has been a more raping Native American women and black women, white men get away with this shit. There was no OJ trial, there was no Bill Cosby, there was no surviving R. Kelly when it came to white men, okay? No surviving the massa. There was no trial of the decade, trial of the century where a white man was raping a black woman or a Native American woman. Let's be real, or killing one, okay? There was no surviving the plantation, okay? Was leaving the plantation, leaving their land, leaving plantation land. Okay, when it comes to white men, the same white men that's on statues, okay, especially the Confederacy in the South, half of them was raping black women, Native American women, mixed women, whatever, and probably raping boys and men too in the butt breaking. So why should I give a damn about some gay marriage in America? Okay, yes, I am for traditional marriage. But when America has made its own God, okay, based on its own interpretation, bash the church that actually God founded on, and only talk about the scandals of that church, but I ain't gonna talk about their scandals. There's a lot in the Protestant churches. How can I sit here and talk about America? America is not Rome is not the whore of Babylon. Shall I say I do kind of believe that America is the whore of Babylon. I'm sorry. I see why. I'm not trying to be anti-American. And I'm not defending 9/11, but even the Muslims in the Middle East, extremists, not all, do not like this country because it's not just the moral decay of the sex, it's also the history of it. When you start reading American history, it's not what they tell you in school. Okay, it's very demonic. It's very, and you said these people claim to be Christians, they do all this horrific stuff. Okay, so do you understand that I can give a flying fuck about them passing the bill about gay marriage because at the end of the day, why no one's trying to stop all this racism going on if it was a Christian? Because if it was a Christian country, all this racist stuff that happened would never happen. Let's be real. And everybody be treated equally. Let's be real. Okay, regardless what race they are, color they are, right? We're talking about racism, colorism, okay? So, point is, I was saying, is that, so they was the white Catholics who are very pro-life, who say they vote Republican for that reason, and a lot of folks don't know Republican white people who are racist do give money to Planned Parenthood for African and Hispanic babies to be killed. Okay, let me say it again. All this child killing, I'm defending child killing. This is nothing new. Abortion, Republican candidate, president, Nixon, allow it to happen so African people can be killed in the room. Okay? So all you little sisters that out there getting those, going to kill them babies, Okay, and I'm not defending Thomas Sotomayor. That's what he's talking about. Now, if he didn't say all sisters, I'm talking about sisters doing this mess of being detrimental to their kids and abusing their kids and killing their kids. And I would be shocked that Brittany Bowens with the situation of Malaya Davis in that situation, Kamala is in this situation, and two, also killing the baby. Because no, the sisters doing this mess is being the what's it called the bad stewards of the neighborhood in our community. Okay, just like the men who leave, the men who beat, the men who rape, they're being bad pappies. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, y'all being psychotic Aunt Jemimas, and the men being psychotic Fiddlers and Stephen from the Django. Okay, it is what isn't in Savage Coon and Buck Coon. Okay, called like is. So you see, I bash both the men and the women in our community. Who I do. I understand when it comes to the women because they get away with hurting brothers. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, because the slave master wanted to emasculate the brother. That's called it is. So, I get back to the subject. So when I hear white Catholics saying, "Well, you for baby killing," you did. Oh, excuse me. If you don't know your dang old history, it was Nixon that made it happen. And he was Republican. He said he wanted to kill them black bastards. Okay? So I'm for that bill in Georgia. What's making it a big deal is hypocrisy because those white people are only talking about white children getting killed in the room, not children of color. Do I get my point? Because in Planned Parenthood is in the African community and the Hispanic community. And I was asked when I was jobless, trying to get a job, trying to get in from my grandmother, okay, 2010, to go, and before they closed that work source on Broadway and Beverly, Ratchet area, okay, the white lady gonna ask me, "Well, do you want to work at Planned Parenthood?" He says, "You're bilingual," and I said, "No." It's against my faith. I'm glad because I be speaking Spanish trying to get these Latinos to abort their kids. And that is going on. And not all Hispanics are Catholic. And those who are Catholic not always follow the faith. So can we stop saying that? You have Protestants ones too. And in when I worked 10 years ago at in law legal field, in temporary downtown, Tesco Appeals called it is, before they moved to another location, a Hispanic woman, and she was bragging about her abortion. You know, she got kids. So, no, for real, they're targeting Latinas. They are targeting Latinos to, the reason why there's a big Latino population is not because border people jumping the Rio Grande mess, okay? It's because they have a higher birth rate. And I'm going to call some Hispanic, Spanish Creole, but I'm talking about Latin American, Hispanic people. Many were raised Catholic. If they were Catholic and they became Protestant, they obtained that believing in making babies, because the Bible does say that be fruitful and multiply. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, so before anybody talk about the Democrat Party being abortion, so the reason why Barack Obama got Biden is because he was trying to get that Catholic vote. Okay, I don't know if Bill Richardson's Catholic or Protestant. He's Mexican and white, but he could have got Bill Richardson. Because you almost lost the Hispanic vote because you had some Hispanic folks wanting Hillary, who did not like African people, didn't want Obama. But then you had Hispanic folks who did vote for Obama because Obama's dad is an immigrant. A lot of folks, yeah, and then everybody, he wanted Hispanic vote because his dad's an immigrant from Africa. And he can relate to the immigrant story, being a dreamer. Okay, it actually is true. Barack Obama is a dreamer. Okay, but when it comes to Biden, I knew that Biden was no good. Something just told me that he wasn't a good Catholic. I'm not perfect, but just something told me that why you get him. You just got Bill Richardson in New Mexico. Actually, it will work. You have two men, one's part African American and part white, and then you have one's part Mexican and part white. Bill Richardson and Barack Obama would not attend the dynamic duo for multiracial identity and heritage and represent the communities being differentiated by African and Hispanic. But no, he chose Biden, and just because the white Catholic people was trying to, who were Republican, was trying to get him off and get McCain, when in fact that McCain was friends with a preacher, John Hagee, whatever his name is, who is anti-Catholic in San Antonio. Hagen, John Hagen, Hagen, whatever his name is, he is a big old white man with glasses, and he is a white conservative, evangelical, and he does have a multiracial crowd. He has African, Hispanic folks, Asian, whatever, in San Antonio, and he is very anti-Catholic. Hagerty, whatever name is, whatever name, yeah. So I think that Obama was trying to get that vote, okay? Because and Obama is a liberal Protestant. He's not a conservative Protestant. He's a liberal Protestant. Okay, so everybody should understand why he's supposed to be. Liberal Protestants are for abortion. You know they research when they deal with people's religion beliefs. You know what they believe and what they stand for. So understand that when it comes to what's her name? Lord have mercy, Jesus. When it comes to Jesus, I'm so tired. Clan Mammy was right. I agree with Clan, but Clan Mammy no different. Clan Mammy Harris, she did the Joe Biden, in what's it called down there in California by mass incarcerating African people who were innocent and who had less offenses and everything else. So she's anti-mama, okay? So anti-mama is shut up because yeah, it hurts you too because both y'all bitch asses are guilty. Both you and Joe Biden and Clan Mammy Harris. Both you have Clan Mammy Harris and Master Joe Biden. Master Joe Biden, okay, and Clan Mammy, both y'all need to go. The good candidate, I would say, it would be what's her name? Elizabeth Warren. That's the one who should run for president. And she's mixed. She belongs to a white woman, but she's part of the American. Okay, she's for reparations. She's for us any property complex. So I was say Cory Booker, but I'm sorry, I'm not hearing about any property complex and any what's called and supporting reparations. Here's a mixed white woman who looked like a white woman can pass, mixed with an American who should be, because hey, this is her land because she's part of the American too. She ain't no full-blown white woman. She should get the presidency. You know, first woman. I don't want no about Hillary Clinton who's full of gold water and say she did Democrat, but she acting like the female version of gold water about super predators and stuff. Y'all don't, baby, please. Anyway, y'all gotta go.